Hey everybody, it's Starless Shay with Girl Start Over. So today's video is going to be a little bit different because I'm going to be talking about how to get back to yourself after you have a baby. And yes, y'all, this is not my usual type of content. I do have another channel that I'm going to link in the description box below for Girl Start Over, where we'll be talking about stuff like this and other things. And y'all, today my video looking like this because my kids broke my selfie stick. So I can't find my tripod, but I'm going to make this video anyway, and we're just gonna go through with it. Okay, so how do you get back to you after having a baby? So having a baby is a very, I don't wanna say a traumatic thing, but it is a life-changing thing because, you know, while you fine and skinny and slim before you had that baby, you get big, you gain weight. Some people gain more weight than others, but your stomach changes, your body changes, your face changes, and sometimes even after you know, you have your baby, the weight doesn't immediately go away. And then also you go through emotional, mental changes, and depending on your situation, you know, you may struggle with depression or, you know, anxiety, like different types of things. So for me, like when I was pregnant, I have 2 children, but when I got pregnant, I was in a toxic situation when I got pregnant. So when I got pregnant, I ended up really losing myself. And when I first, you know, got in this relationship, I was like pretty. I was like super pretty. I just like had colored wigs. You know, I had my little belly ring. I was looking sexy, baby. And then like as I had my first baby, like I had to take that belly ring out. My belly got super big. I actually ended up getting stretch marks. Like my body changed in a way that I wasn't expecting it to. And so on top of the emotional things like my children's father was putting me through, the cheating and different stuff like that, it made it extremely hard for me to even like myself. So after I had my daughter, it took me a really long time. Like guys, while I was pregnant, I didn't want to wear nothing but sweatpants. Like, I was not trying to be pretty. I didn't feel pretty. I didn't feel beautiful. And even after I had my baby, I still didn't feel that way. And like I tried to do certain things, but it just wasn't really me. I would always revert back to this sad depression. Like honestly, I didn't want to wear a bra. I didn't want to wear clothes. I was still wearing the same clothes I was wearing when I was pregnant. Like it was really bad. So also after I had my son, it was also a struggle for me to really lose weight. Now my son, when I got pregnant with my son, which was about it was like a year or some change later, but I had got bigger in a different way because like when you carry boys versus carrying girls, it was different. But my stomach was like super big. But I struggled to lose weight, honestly, after my son. Like it took me a really long time. My daughter, you know, somebody told me I was big and then I kind of just stopped eating. And so I was like, okay, so I got kind of skinny once she turned 1. But like my son was turning 1 and I was still a little hefty. So it was super hard. I'm like, oh my gosh, so what do I do? But that's what this video is going to be about. So how do you actually like get back to you? How do you start losing weight and what's going to help? So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that worked for me as far as losing weight was cutting out meat. My church had put us on a 30-day fast where we was eating like once a day, but we were eating vegetables and certain types of things, and I just didn't eat meat. That was the one culprit to me losing weight like extremely fast. And at the time I was working at FedEx, so you know they had me lifting them boxes and that was helping me lose weight. But y'all, when I tell y'all, it took me so long to lose weight. It literally took me like the longest amount of time. So you need to be patient with yourself and be patient with your body because every woman's body is different, but you do got to be able to make those adjustments and changes because had I made them a lot sooner, I probably would have lost weight a lot quicker because to be honest, I was eating fast food and eating stuff that just really wasn't good. So another thing you're going to want to do to get back to yourself is really pick a goal. Now, everybody wants to lose weight after they have a baby. You never want to be as big as you was when you had a baby unless you gained the booty, okay? But you genuinely have to ask yourself, okay, without beating yourself up. Because I think that's the hardest part. Like you could be like, oh, I hate this about my body or I hate that. And this is not what this is about. But what's one thing you want to focus on changing? Because weight loss is something that takes time. You don't just lose weight in 5 seconds. And breastfeeding doesn't just make you lose weight in 5 seconds. They're like literally. So you could pick like a goal. I want to be happy again. I want my mind back. I don't want to be depressed anymore. I want to start dressing pretty. You don't have to lose weight to dress pretty. I know some people say like, oh, I want to lose weight and buy the clothes I actually like, but start buying, you know, little clothes now for the weight that you're already in. And as you lose weight, you can continue to buy clothes, but start making those changes now. Start putting on makeup, you know, find out what it is that you want to do to your physical appearance or mentally, like what you want to work on so that you can actually do it. So another thing you can do to start getting back to yourself is start doing things that you like. I don't know about you, but like when I was pregnant and then I had a baby, oh my gosh, having a newborn is a whole thing. But it's like, I stopped doing stuff I liked. I stopped caring about a lot of things that I did once care about before. It was like super hard for me to even care about them, like literally. And so maybe you used to write, maybe you used to bake cookies, maybe you used to do certain things and you stopped. Start doing those things again. Start going on walks. Start, you know, little things that you used to like doing that doesn't really cost money, or it could cost money. You feel me? You got the money to get your nails done, like go back and get your nails done, go get your toes done. Like start making investments back into yourself because you're still a human even though you're a mom. So the third thing to get back to yourself is I want you to dream again. So dreaming again was something that was like really hard for me to do after I had a child and even during my pregnancy because the time was so rough. And I know this is not everybody's story, right? This isn't everybody's issue, but even if you're a mom, you can still struggle with these things regarding your weight, your mental health, and just what you want to be. Like you can lose hope literally after pregnancy. And while pregnancy is a beautiful thing, it's a real thing that can affect people, you know, in a different type of way. People call it postpartum depression. I don't call it that because sometimes it has nothing to do, you know what I'm saying, with after the baby. It could genuinely be the circumstance you're going through. But dream again. Like, what kind of life do you want to live? What type of mother do you want to be? You know, what do you want to do with your time? Like, where's your life going? And I know it can be hopeless, especially with the situation that you're going through. But you can get through it and you can overcome. But you have to have a vision for where you're trying to go. So I hope this helps you like really learn how to get back to you because you have to find you again. Because finding yourself after having a child is hard. Because before you have a baby, you're one way, you're one woman, you're one person. And so like while you may have had the freedom to do, you know, maybe you just say you like doing hair, or maybe you like doing makeup, or you know, wrote books, or whatever free time you had to do those things, it changes once you have a child. Because as you know, pregnant, start having hormones, and in circumstances, you know, sometimes it may call for you to put those things down, or sometimes you stop because you genuinely just like don't feel like it anymore. But you have to dream again. You have to hope again. You have to see yourself and really speak kind things to yourself and say that you're going to get out of this, and seeking God through this process because he can renew you, he can change you, and you can be happy again. But I just know that after having a baby, it's really hard because it's like, what do you do? And it's even more hard when you don't see the result of what you're doing, because sometimes it may look like you might be working out and eating right for 3 or 4 or 5 months before you start seeing the results you want to see. You know, it may be a while before you really get back to yourself, but you got to start making the steps now. Otherwise, you'll just look up and you've just been parenting, shower, everything's around the baby. And if everything is around the baby, you're going to literally go crazy. And I don't mean that in a false sense. I mean that literally, because as a mom, it's so important to like literally like get out, do something. And even if you can't get out, right? Because like I said, I don't know everybody's situation. Even if you can't get out, you have to have some type of escape or mental escape or something you enjoy doing for yourself, because the child takes a lot of time, takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of strength. If you're a wife, also like you have those responsibilities, or you know, you have a boyfriend, whatever your situation is, like it's a lot. So just do these things to help yourself. If you like reading books, get you a book, watch you a good video, like get back to you. It's hard because it's like, even if you had a job, you're on maternity leave. So no matter what, you have to go through at least 4 to 6 weeks where you're just down. But don't be down bad. Like literally focus on things that you actually want to do. Plan out what you want to do, what you want to do with your baby. You know, the life you want to live. You know, some other goals that you may have related maybe to your credit, financially, or, you know, if you want a house, do you live in an apartment, or you want a bigger house, like whatever it is, you have to have something to look forward to. And another tip I have to give you guys is truly like get your hair and get your nails done. Like, you can wear synthetic wigs because all wigs ain't that much money. The wig I got right now is like one something. But you can literally get you a wig from Amazon, a synthetic wig for like $50, $40. You can go to the beauty supply store, get some probably even cheaper because I done had some lace synthetic wigs that was only $23 or $24 from your beauty supply store. But start making little changes. Start putting on lip gloss. Get you a little foundation. Put a little concealer under your eye. Like, you don't have to be, you know, so plain. Like, just do little things, you know, to alter your appearance that it may help you. You know, you buy you some shoes, whatever it is you need to do to help you. Like, just start getting up. Just start doing stuff for you again. So this is Stylish Shade with Girl Start Over. If you like more videos like this, it'll be on the Girl Start Over channel, because this channel really ain't for this, but I'm posting this today. Guys, I'm also taking like a little mini break, so I don't know when I'm gonna post another video, but I just wanted to encourage somebody who's a mom or pregnant and they feel like they losing themselves, because even if you are pregnant, you don't have to lose yourself entirely. Like, I became hopeless when I was pregnant. So if you hope in God and you have something to look forward to and something to hope for, you're not going to lose yourself. But losing yourself starts with losing your hope and your desire for the future to live, to think things will get better. So just know that it can get better and it can change. Girl Start Over. Okay, y'all, make sure y'all subscribe to the Girl Start Over channel. Bye.